Hey everyone, give me 1 second. I'm trying to let everybody know that I'm live now. I know it took me a minute to get in here. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully, everybody will get in here. Tinkle Tits is already starting the party by gifting 5 memberships. Tinkle Tits, you are awesome. Thank you for doing that. You are too awesome. And I'm just so grateful to have you and everybody else here in the chat. Lord, look at this hair. Look at this hair. It's not even ready. Give me 1 second. We are live. Let's share that with everybody. And of course, we have to share it with the Twitter fam too. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. I must put we are love. Hashtag, was it Carlee Russell? Oh, Lord have mercy. What is going? Did you guys go to? Did everybody get invited to Carlee's party this weekend? Did y'all get invited? I didn't get invited. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me shout everybody out in the chat. Who I have: Nebulous, Peekaboo, Chico, SW, Tammy. Welcome, Laverne. Welcome. Uh, 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 um. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. Look at these comments. Generally, Jenny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God, you guys are. Ooh, Danny, how you doing? How you doing, Danny? Let's see who else is in here. Oh man, Northbound, how are you? Yes, everybody come through, come through. Burnt, how are you? She needs punishment. I'd say jail time and community time, like feeding the actual homeless or searching for missing people. I'm down for her missing. I'm down for her, going out there and searching for missing people. I think that would be a great, maybe giving back to that organization that she took from, like the time and resources that she took from. That would be great. From Anaya's heart, that would be awesome. Kitten Claus, welcome. Um, hi, Natalie, how are you? Jenny. Okay, everybody come through. Did everybody get invited to her party? I just want to know. Tinkle, thank you again. Everybody come through. I'm just scamming through. Hey Stella, how you doing? Alyssa, Rudy Red Lopez, how are you doing, love? Petty, how you doing? Karma, how are you? Jennifer, Zoya, Retz, Mom, the good Nat Flo, welcome. TT, welcome. Do the right thing. Lori, everybody coming through. Look at all these beautiful, wonderful members in the house. Yes, everybody. Tazzy, how you doing? And Emily B, Abby, Remy. Blame the community. The hair is even on your if you're in Alaska. Gotcha. Nebulous, yes. Don't come for me. I'm Team Rabbit. Oh my God, who's coming for you? Oh, you're potentially suing the former employer, so F them. Oh my God. Just don't plan to be kidnapped, okay? Because then you're gonna have me, Tinkle Tits, I'd be the first one out there to look for you. You already know. You know. Just don't do all that. Don't steal any robes, don't steal any toilet paper, don't do it, don't do the most, okay? Jennifer, TJ, everybody, Melissa, how you doing? You said okay, and now I won't be bored. Well, shout out to everybody who is doing stuff. Shout out to everybody that's working and is listening to us on a headset or headphones. Thank you, Teresa. I hope she got a lot of Cheez-Its for her next adventure. Christina, welcome. You are right on time. I'm the one that's late. Okay, we got to get talking because we got a lot to cover today. It's a lot going on. A lot happened over the weekend with Miss Carlee as well. Apparently, the family decided to do a big bash, according to the Daily Mail. I thought it was like, okay, like yet another rumor, because a lot of this is just like I did not think that people, but take it for what it's worth. It's the Daily Mail, okay? The day, they do the most. They do the most. So Carlee Russell's Alabama home is sworn by visitors on her 26th birthday as cops dig into kidnap claims and say 63,000 reward cash will not be returned to donors. Um, who are I? we talked about this in the last stream of who the donors were, right? We did talk about that. We said how these donors were like one of those was like a real estate agency and they donated it to Crime Stoppers. There's an actual like right now, around the time that Carlee went self-kidnapped, okay? Around that time, there was a shooting of two firemen, all right, in that area. So one of those is at large, like the shooter's at large. One fireman actually passed away, and so this is a huge thing, right? Like this is, I don't know. So hopefully that reward money will go over there for that. You know, Tinkle's like, can you please invest on the ad blocker fund? I can't. I promise I will. I just haven't had time to set it all up. I promise you I will. You are so funny, Tinkletons. Um, you said I deserve an invitation for my shares on Twitter. I think we all should go to the party. I mean, we should have all been invited. Carlee's going to jail for F's sakes. It's a self-kidnap. It was a self-kid. It was not. It was not. Look, you can't say she ran away from home. The girl is 26, excuse me. She was 25 then. It was a self-kidnap. She self-napped. You know? I know. I will get the ad blocker. I promise you guys. Can we move on, please? Can we move on? Yeah, one of the firemen did die. She needs to go to. Whoa, you guys are so not forgiving. I guess you guys didn't go to church this Sunday, huh? You guys should have gone to. You guys needed to go to church. You should have gone to church. You know. Um, speculation station. Laugh my ass off. Can you imagine all of us showing up at her party? I'm just saying. Who gets an idea to self nap? I mean, I don't know. It's a self. Are you really? Kelly's like, I'm crying. Hey, it's a self nap because you can't call it a kid. She's 20. She was 25 at the time. Okay, she really, really was. And then now they're having a party. How did this all go? I mean, I just don't know who thinks this is a good idea. You know, the parents, they live in a very nice neighborhood. I saw that. I was like, damn, they got a nice neighborhood. So it says cars were seen lining up outside of Carlee Russell's home Sunday, just one day after her 26th birthday party. Now remember, we showed this a couple days ago, the day before yesterday, where the neighbors were being interviewed and they were saying, we're tired of all this commotion. We want our neighborhood to be back quiet. They got cars lining up there. I don't think their neighborhood is going to be back quiet anymore. Cars were seen lining up. The three Hoover Police Department cars also drove past the property as friends and families entered and left the home. Roughly 63,000 in reward money in the case will not be re- reward to donors. I mean, refunded. I don't know who writes for the Daily Mail, but sometimes they don't even do their own damn spell check. This is why I don't use the Daily Mail as a source. Okay, so please take it for what it's worth. They don't have spell check on their Microsoft programs. I don't know. So officials say that the investigation is ongoing. Cars were seen lining up outside Carlee Russell's Alabama home on Sunday, just a day after her 26th birthday. There's no official word on why the cars were all at the home of the woman who became the central player in a missing person case that has captivated the nation. A dozen cars lined up the driveway around the home and drew the attention of the police in Hoover, Alabama, who drove past the home as people enter and left. Look at this. Whoa, they got pictures. My goodness, you guys see that? Oh my gosh, let me get this damn. You know what? Tinkle Tits is right. I need to get this ad blocker going. Can you guys see this? Look at this. This is a nice house. You know? Look at all those cars. You guys are petty as hell. I get so excited when I catch these eyes because Lord, y'all be having me rolling. She would cheat on the hide and seek. Hey Wim, how you doing, love? Um, it's over $600,000 houses right there, Emmy. I mean, I don't know. Consider. I don't know. I don't know what the housing market is over there on that area. Lord, here, give me 1 second. Sorry, my hair was bothering me. Dodge Chargers are the unofficial retired cop car. Yes, they are. Um, they got a lot of cars right there. Okay, they do. They do. I was so wasted. Time to get wasted. Laughing my ass off. Can you imagine being invited to your family's party for the kids after doing this? The cheeseman at the Thea's table was on point for that party. Look, I'm saying I feel bad for these neighbors. I really do because they've been like dealing with this whole situation with the cameras and people coming and going in their property. And people probably blocking that area. I would not want to live near this. And I mean, it doesn't even sound like if you look at the spacing of the house, I don't like my house like that. Like I need my neighbors further down. I don't want to see my neighbor's window from my window. Does that make sense? Like this doesn't look like there's a lot of privacy. I don't want my neighbor seeing my window. I prefer privacy. I don't know. That's just me. We're waiting for a statement, and then we found out too that maybe he wasn't really in nursing school. Like even that is bizarre as AF. Seriously. And I'm gonna pull Ikamel's video here pretty soon. Because he dropped that yesterday and he's allowing us to give commentary to that. That is crazy. That is crazy. I feel like we've been lied to. We've been lied to. We've been lied to, you guys. So this is a picture of one of the, I guess the house. Okay. Here's friends and family gathered at the Russell, Alabama home on Sunday, just one day after her 26th birthday. There's one friend right there. Okay. This is a gorgeous house. Police in Hoover. Now, this is not a recent picture, but this is apparently Carlee with her nice little car. Police in Hoover, Alabama are investigating the claims that Russell was kidnapped on July 13 and have said that they have not found evidence to back these claims. Look at these houses. This kind of gives me like HOA vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like an HOA probably thing, right? Like they probably have something like that going on. SW, thank you for the $2. SW says, please hop on the like button. Please, please, please. We need more people liking this live. Doesn't it give you like HOA vibes? You know, like little she said she's dressed in Tiffany green. Stop. Um Gated community, private community. It's a lot of cars to have in there, you know? Just saying. Feels like they're rubbing it all in our faces. That's getting away with this, right? Right? Nothing surprises you? Nothing surprises you. PSA, thank you, Tinkle Tits. If you Airbnb your property and they throw raggers, I'm calling the non-emergency hotline. Oh my God. And decibel meter. Stop. Stop, Tinkle. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you're a little too close to your neighbors when you can smell what they're cooking. I don't want to smell what you're cooking. Because I don't want I'm a nosy person. And I'm sure my neighbors are nosy too. And we don't need to be nosy. Two nosy neighbors don't need to be nosy at the same time. You know? I don't know. This is crazy. I just can't. Anyone who wants to associate prior to or police dealings is at risk and seems to have no integrity either. You just know that the real nurses are pissed right now, right? Hey, Train Monkey. Hey, B. Um, this has been like an ongoing thing. I'm trying to skip through the comments, right? Only one of us can peek out yeah, you don't have two nosy neighbors. Like it's just not either I'm nosy or the neighbor's nosy. We can't both be nosy. But this is giving me like HOA vibes. They're very nice houses, very nice houses. Very put together, very close to each other, which I don't like that personally. But hey, that's not my business. They didn't ask me if they should buy this house. There's a missing person. Oh, look at that. People were seen entering and leaving the suburban property on Sunday. Russell returned home safely to the house on July 15, claiming she was kidnapped. Yeah, there is a lot of, like, Tiffany green thing going on, right? Right? It's like a Tiffany green theme to the party. And this is the Hoover Police. 3 Hoover Police Department cars also drove past a suburban family home as cops continued to investigate the Russell story. Oh my god, and so they have to have police there too? You think this doesn't cost people money? You think that like, I'm like, "This is ridiculous." An unidentified man is pictured outside of Russell's Carlee Russell's Hoover home on Sunday, and he's wearing Tiffany green. You see that? The Tiffany green is on point. I don't think I have any Tiffany green in my closet. Stop. Oh man, I can't believe they gave this chick who was abducted by Ronald McDonald's a birthday party. My goodness. Ooh. Tiffany blue, not silly green? So it's not I thought that's what I thought. I thought it was like a Tiffany blue. Isn't Tiffany supposed to be blue, not green? This is kind of greenish. This is like turquoise, you know? Thank you. Thank you. Stephanie's like, let me correct you, Rabbit. I was reading the comments. Tiffany blue, not green. Whoever said it was green, it's a blue. I don't know about a Tiffany green. I know it looks a little turquoise to me. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Hold up. My neighbors have a freaking resort, and I'm tired of the drunk girls going woo while driving into the waterfalls. Tinkle, thank you for the $20. I'm just saying, like, see, that's how you know that you have very nosy neighbors. If you could see everything that's going on, you don't need to, just mind your business, and you can't have two nosy people. That's too many nosy people in one neighborhood, you know? You have that one nosy neighbor, why do you have to have more? I know those police are I know, that's what I'm saying, they're pissed. Slammed the books on them and anyone involved in their scam. You wouldn't have went, especially with the media swarming around their house. I would have wanted to be associated with that heifer at all. Ooh. I said, oh, I don't know. And you're right. You know what? And to be fair, Agatha, to be fair, we truly don't know what happened, right? We truly don't know what happened. You know, we don't. It's still very concerning to me, but we still don't know what happened. I guess, to a certain degree, we could wait a little bit more for maybe Carly's statement. But I just figured that if the girl's going to have a birthday party, birthday bash, you would think that we would at least get a statement from the family or something at this point. Since the infamous interview, I'm just saying, I don't know. It's 2023 has begun. It is like the gates of everything at this point, kidnap gate, self-nap gate, everything. The nursing student told detectives that she was abducted by a man with orange hair who held her captive for 2 days. Friends and family are seen outside her suburban home on Sunday. Maybe they threw a birthday bash because they were so happy that she was safe and sound and not kidnapped. You know, just saying. Right. Exactly. Just because she doesn't thank you. Just because she has her family at her house doesn't mean they agree with her. Very true. Very true. Very true. So much what did you say? Hold up. Oh, I missed it. We do know she hasn't talked to the police again. Yeah, that's true. We do know that. Cheese It Gate. Lord, not Ocean Gate and stop. So, who was the person who lied to the media and said she was a nursing student? Well, we're going to get into that here in a minute because I was curious about that too. Um, that was our understanding is that she was at nursing school. Turns out she's not. And here, the Daily Mail and made us a little map, you know, pointing that out. This is Carlee, the video, the infamous video. You guys check it out if you want to watch it. And now we have the 911 call. Yeah, so the Daily Mail kind of gave us a little rundown of all of that. Let's head over to Ikamel's video because this is interesting. He kind of outlines everything that has kind of been developing throughout the weekend.
Nick and Mel, welcome back to the channel and thank you for stopping by. Wanted to talk a little bit about Carlee, the boyfriend, well, the boyfriend's sister or ex-boyfriend, whatever he is at this point, right?
Mm.
And also this rumor, which I've heard multiple times going around about that allegedly Carlee has hired an attorney. I've heard this from multiple places. I haven't really seen like a confirmation. Here it says, "Hey all, I know I said I was done with this case, but I keep uncovering tea. Allegedly, Carlee has hired Emery Anthony to represent her. He's a high-profile criminal lawyer."
Remember when we said that last time we were talking? We said that there was like a TikToker who put that out there. It was like a TikTok or something that Emery Anthony was hired, who is a huge, I guess, criminal defense attorney. I don't know. Why would they hire a criminal defense attorney? I don't know. For this, I'm just saying. I don't know. What do you guys think? Lie, Sean Davy Way says she is lazy and trying to live. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course Sean would say something. Did Sean already drag? Shout out to Sean. Sean Davy Way said that he was done. Shout out to Sean. I wouldn't be surprised if friends and family showed up to record and get released online. I'm saying, Teresa, watch the party be leaked online. Just watch. He dragged her. Aw, shout out to Sean. I don't know. See, Nalota, there are girls in nursing school that I caught working it to pay for school and life expenses. Okay. Just say, Rabbit, doesn't Ikamel look like the actor from Luis Guzman? Does he? I don't know. I never really thought of it. That's what Sean said. I didn't call this lady a heifer. I would never. That's what Sean said. Sean Davy Way has dragged her for Phil and her and the CPL few people. Oh, a few others too. And I'm here for it all. Shit, leave it to Sean. Shout out to Sean. Watch TMZ have some videos of him. Oh my God. No, I'm telling you, somebody's going to leak the party. Somebody's going to leak the party. Watch. Watch. We're going to see some videos about that party. Watch.
It's been alleged that they had a difficult time affording a lawyer, which, I don't know. I heard the family is well off. Not sure why they would have a hard time. It says she's still in ATL with friends and family, which a lot of people were talking and saying that she had her birthday and she was in Atlanta. And then it says here, things are looking to heat up at the beginning of this week, allegedly.
Which means, was she really at the ATL? Or maybe she went to the ATL and then came back to Alabama? I don't know.
This one here is pretty interesting as well. Flossie was showing me this. Did Carlee Russell lie in this Facebook post, or is it Reddit maybe?
Watch this.
About her nursing degree. So it says here, Mountain Brook Babysitting, Carlee Russell, April 27, 2021. Hi, everyone. I graduate in a week or so with my bachelor's degree in nursing. I'm going to be home for the summer and fall, May 17th through January 1st, while waiting to start my master's program at UAB. I'm looking for a part-time or full-time nanny position.
Now, she posted this April 27th of 2021. I think the dates are very, very important here, okay? We have to pay attention to the dates because where we're at right now, if this is so, she would have graduated by now.
I have experience caring for infants to adolescents, as well as experience working at Ardent Preschool and Daycare. I am CPR and first aid certified, will be vaccinated for COVID-19, and also have reliable transportation. As I stated above, I have experience with all ages. However, infants are my specialty.
Stop.
Getting them on a great consistent schedule while also encouraging sit up on their own.
Why are infants her specialty? And why did Mel say, Mel?
Independent bottle feeding and sound/color association. Please message me if you have any questions or openings. You can see her profile picture right there too. That's been like everywhere, social media. And so now when we go back to her Instagram, because this is interesting, right? This was posted September 20th, 2022. Okay?
Ooh.
And here it says, thank you, God. I don't usually post things happening in my life, but I need to give God public praise for showing out for me like this. So, short testimony, I applied to two nursing schools and didn't get accepted. I started getting so discouraged and thinking maybe this isn't what I was supposed to do. Maybe I'm just not good enough for this program. Maybe this just isn't for me. Then I applied to UAB BSN joint enrollment program where you can get your BSN and your ADN, so the nursing degrees, at the same time in 5 semesters. But the interesting thing about this post here that she was posting to try to get, I guess, a babysitting job, she said she was already graduating in a week with her bachelor's degree. This post was from April 27, 2021. And so here in September.
So she did she have her bachelor's or not? Unless you're in some like overnight accelerated program, which I remember when I was doing my undergraduate, um, I took one semester, and this was undergraduate. One semesters I took how many credits? I think it was 21 credits. 21 credits in one semester. That was a lot. That was a lot. Thank you, Rollo. Can you tell them to get the likes up? Thank you. That was a lot. Did this girl even have a bachelor's or not? And that was for an undergraduate in criminology. I don't think I mean, this confused me. I said, "Well, what does this all mean?" Mhm. Mhm. You did the same? Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I remember I was working overnights. This was years ago. And I took 21 credits, and I swear that I did not breathe for one semester. It was so hard. I did not have a life. So I'm just trying to understand how all of this went down. If she was starting January 2023, she wouldn't have graduated by now. It's at least 2 years for a master's in nursing at UAB, maybe 3. At that earliest would put her at a graduating 2025, right? Maybe, you know what? That's a good point. I do think in some dual enrollment programs, when you finish the bachelor part, you can walk and then take a master's class for a year. At my school, they had that for education. So they would have to have like a dual program for that. But that's a good point where sometimes you could take some of those credits over and they roll over. That's a good point too. I've seen that before. But did she do the same? We don't know. We don't know. You wouldn't recommend 21 credits in a semester? No, that is hard to do. That's like full time plus extra full time, you know? But I don't know how you would be able to do that for nursing. Like nursing is, you have your labs, and I don't know. I'm not a nurse or anything like that, but I would think something like that would take time, you know? And then nowadays you can do your stuff online. I mean, I did some online stuff too, and it was a lot easier for the schedule, not easier for the course. It's actually kind of hard to do some online stuff because you're still reading the same amount of books and you still try and do the same amount of things. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's that nursing program is hard. You have I think they're called them clinicals. I could be wrong. Wim, thank you for gifting. Wim just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Wim. Thank you so much for gifting. You are awesome. Thank you. My friends had to do 2-year community college to save money, then 2-year for nursing school. I don't know. So something is off about the dates, you know?
September her Instagram, September 2022, she's saying that she applied for a joint thing for the BSN and ADN degree at the same time in 5 semesters. When I applied, I was so discouraged because I had been denied so much. But then I got a call and they told me that I was at the top of the acceptance list.
Wow.
Now I'm in nursing school and feel so complete in life. I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be and doing exactly what God intended on his own time. And so it goes on and forth here. Just an interesting post. I don't know what you guys think about that. So what actually happened in April 2021, it wasn't a bachelor's degree in nursing. It was a bachelor's degree in psychology at the Auburn University of Montgomery.
That makes more sense. Okay, still a bachelor's degree, still very hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, college is hard, and then if you have life and other stuff going on, I mean, it's still very hard to do. But it wasn't in nursing, right? So you completed my BSN while I worked, but I also but I was already an ADN. Can you, graveyard flowers, can you in all caps put what ADN means? Just put it in there. Some of us don't know that, and I'm sure a lot of subs are like, what does that mean? You can take the, is it N NCLEX without having at least your associate's degree. It's interesting. I am not a nursing degree. Although a lot of social workers can get into nursing, I never went that route. Never went that route. But I've heard that people, they do like their nursing, social work degree and whatnot. Associates in nursing. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it means. Associates in nursing. Gotcha. Associates in nursing degree. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Because the thing is that you can actually, I remember, shoot, this was years, this before I even got my undergraduate. I went to a community college and they had a wait list. I thought about nursing, but I'm not really good at the sciences and all that other, like I'm just not. So, and then they had like a year long wait list to even be accepted into the program. This was years ago. And I was like, no, I'm not, I didn't, no. So I kind of went a different route. Okay. Thank you guys. See, thank you. And that is true. I knew that that was a bachelor's of science in nursing. Thank you. All right. Let me hit play on this. What do you guys think so far?
It says here in this article, it's all over the internet. But also, if you look at her Instagram, when she made these posts in April 2021, where she has these pictures here of graduating, when you zoom in to this particular picture here, okay, the
Ooh, come
bottom right hand
on now.
corner, it's the Auburn University at Montgomery's campus. So basically, she just lied and deceived on this. I don't know if it's Instagram or Reddit post to get a job, saying that she had a bachelor's degree in nursing at the time. Let's talk about the sister of Carlee Russell's boyfriend.
And we talked a little bit about that, but so it's not a nursing degree. Maybe she was in school in nursing. I don't know. Because it just confused me completely even going through that. I said, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, she graduated, but it wasn't nursing per se. And if she was, somebody had said, well, maybe she was failing nursing school or whatever, and that kind of made her snap. Could be. She gonna lie about her degree and post it in the whole fam. Hold up. True crime dime. Give me one sec. This is a good. She's gonna lie about her degree and post it to her whole family where her mommy and daddy were paying for it. Probably that's what I'm saying. It's like, are her parents aware of these kind of like little fibs that are concerning? Does she like? Do you guys remember there was a post that was on the thumbnail in 2013 where she posted on Twitter something to the effect that my whole family thinks that, or my mom thinks that I'm always lying. I mean, is this what she does? Right, do the right things. Like, I don't even know she'd qualify to be a CNA. When people, if she went for a psychology degree, I'm sure there was a course that she had to have taken. It's called abnormal psychology. And there are some courses that you take to kind of maybe you do a lot of self-reflective writing about maybe why you do the things that you do and maybe some of the concerns. I mean, I know when I was in college and I was studying some of this human behavior stuff, I always kind of wonder, why the f do I always do this way, or why do I allow this to happen, or like it just made me reflect. And when I was reading all these studies and Freud and all these people that make up these theories, okay, and they're scholarly people, it always made me wonder, like, do these people come up with these theories because they look within themselves and they say, yeah, I'm a little bit of a this way, and therefore that's these diagnoses come up. Yeah, yeah. Pathological liars tend to believe their own self. Right, right. I'm noticing a theme when we cover a lot of these cases, that it's like a lot of these people are interested in psychology or criminology or I don't know, abnormal psychology, social science stuff. And it just makes me wonder, do they ever just kind of look at within themselves to figure out, why are you interested in this? And where do you fit the line in any of these diagnoses and stuff like that? Just makes you wonder. That's all. You don't think the parents knew at first? So maybe they took her information by, like, by value. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take this information, and that's my daughter. I'm gonna back up my daughter. I don't blame the parents at all. I think they, trusted their daughter. I really don't blame them. Okay.
And she, has been pretty vocal, and she was defending Carlee at first. Now she's made several posts. I believe she's deleted them. I haven't followed her page like that, but people have told me that she's posted and deleted stuff multiple times. And also that one of the things I saw earlier today, Flossie sent me this. She's, I guess, promoting her YouTube page, LMFAO. Go subscribe to Only Mia. Y'all know I'm lit. New vids on the way. So I guess, it's like, I guess I have people's attention. Let me get them to look while they're looking.
Mel is so sarcastic sometimes. Cape says self-assessment, a lot of self-assessment in psych classes. Yes, thank you. You do a lot of self-assessment in your psych classes. As a nursing student, we are warned on day one, by the end of the week, we will have diagnosed ourselves at down the rabbit hole. True story. That is very common for a college student. That's why I'm saying it makes you wonder that if she went through a psych program, or anybody that's in the helping field, there's a lot of opportunity for you to self-diagnose and kind of wonder. And sometimes you take that in. I know I did that a lot. But it does, I don't know, it just brings up a good question. It's like, hmm, antisocial behavior, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, and we're not, Rebecca, and you're absolutely right. We're not allowed to diagnose this young girl. I do feel like, personally, off, the record, and I'm not diagnosing or anything like that. I'm not licensed to do that, okay? But I will say this. I think, and I've said it before, when we had the panel, I think that anybody that, it would be interesting to see what happened before this build up, right? What made her choose? What made her think that this was okay? We would want to go back, right? And what I'm noticing a lot, especially people that are in their 20s right now, is that they are living vicariously through social media. So the things that you post, it's weird. It's like another side of keeping up with the Jonesons, only it's keeping up with the social media, with the likes, with the clout. And that is very concerning, because for those that have children, it does kind of make you wonder, well, damn, like, what are my kids aspiring to, if young people are doing this nowadays? You kind of have to sit back and reflect that. Attention seeking is also an issue, right? What is it that's going on? Maybe it was within that relationship right there. Maybe she wasn't getting the validation or attention in that relationship with her partner, that she felt like she needed to do that. That's very well. Privilege and entitled, another thing. Maybe she thought that this is one of the things, one of many things that she's gotten away with. What else has she gotten away with before? Makes you wonder. And I enjoy having these conversations with folks and just kind of like reading stuff, because you never know what you learn from this. You never know what you learn from this. But hey,
So let's talk about this now. The sister Maya, she's been pretty vocal. She was kind of defending Carlee at first because they didn't know, and now she's confirming. Which doesn't really need confirmation, but they didn't know the story is fabricated. Everything is fabricated. And Simone's wrote, "Man, here y'all go. Since y'all literally waiting
we read
on
this.
me to speak out on the situation and give my thoughts on it, I just can't believe she fabricated this whole story. Carlee had my family and I believing her staged play. She had Tomar, which is the boyfriend, and I defending her to the utmost, which they were, having me cussed all these people out, which this is what I heard. She was going off on people, which I don't regret. You all shouldn't speak on things you don't know about. Damn. When I was reading this, I kind of just glanced at it. Now I'm rereading it. I thought she was going to say, I regret it. I'm sorry. No, she said, I don't regret cursing all you people out. You all shouldn't speak on things you don't know about. Damn. My emotions are high.
I think it's a normal reaction from the brother sister. And yes, as a director of operations for a very large youth organization, I'm seeing this a lot with youth. Yes. I don't know if you guys notice, many will do anything and everything for clout or attention, good or bad, good or bad. They will do it for anything. So we should all be, if you have kids, younger kids, okay, that are not teenagers, or even if they are teenagers yet, we should be worried about, if the other generation, if the high is clicks and views and likes, right? Keeping up with the social media, we should all be worried about what our kids are consuming in the social media world. Because this could be, while somebody in another generation, their validation might be their credit score, this could be the equivalent of that. The clicks, the likes, and the views and the follows could also be validation of that. So it's just how it is. It's how it is. Hey Lisa, I think I saw you here in the chat. And Lanice, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, at 5 years old, do you think you want to be an astronaut at 12, a music star at 20? You should be okay. Time to work and quit goofing and daydreaming. And I hear you on that. I hear you on that, but you also have to understand, like, uh as parents, we're not always around with our kids, right? Like, we're not with them 24/7. There's also other social influences that they receive. School, outside of us, there's other influences that they get, the relationships that they build. You just never really know. You know, negative attention is still, that's right. Negative attention is still attention. She knows how to get attention. She got too much this time. I'm telling you, if Carlee Russell decided, I'm just going to say this, if Carlee Russell decided to start a YouTube channel, and you're absolutely right, she is not a child. You're right. Um, if Carlee Russell decided to start a YouTube channel, I got 500 people in here. You know, you know that a good 80% of the people in this chat would be over there. Even if you're cutting up in the chat, you would be over there curious, watching to see what she's going to say. I bet. I would be there too, because I want to know what's her statement. I would subscribe. I really would, because I would be curious. Doesn't mean that I'm going to go and do everything that she's doing, but she would probably have a following at this point. She would. Based off of this, even though it's negative, she would. We all like to watch a train wreck. We do. Wim's like, no. Nope, you would wait for me to cover it? The reformed liar. Mm-mm. You would wait for her reaction. The unreformed liar. Oh my God. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Could turn my emotions into actions. I mean, I could really headbutt her elbow. No, seriously, do everything under the sun for what she have done, especially my brother, but I won't do that. I'm going to let God work, all in the name of Jesus. I don't know what he's going to do with her and her family, but I know he's turning it around in a positive light for mine. And that is only because we honor him daily. This whole situation is stupid as hell, but at the end of the day, she's the one embarrassed, which is true. Everyone is literally on her neck for lying the way she did. They both righteous nation. What? They both righteous nationwide right now. I just really pray for her and her family to just tell the truth about everything, and pray for Carlee's mind, because God gonna deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
Simmons continued and claimed the whole family had no clue about Russell's claims. Just like everyone that personally knows Carlee and everyone who genuinely cared about her well-being from the jump, we really thought she was missing, like everyone else on my timeline. We clueless as well, but my heart goes out to my brother. I don't like to see my family go through anything they don't have to go through, but he gonna be good and we good regardless. She concluded, I'm proud of him. He did his part, being a real man and going out searching hard for his girlfriend like any concerned boyfriend would do. But like I said, God is turning this situation around for our good. He the only one allowed this to play this out the way it did. I just want to thank everyone who reached out to me/us concerned about how Tamar is feeling. He is going to be okay. Way better than he was before. She fumbled.
She fumbled.
She dropped the ball. And for anybody that missed it yesterday, the boyfriend, I don't know if they're still together or not, posted this and asked people to stop.
Why do you think? Look, I mean, to me, it seems like a nice guy move too. Calamity says, I feel like she will eventually say something. Do you think she'll say it like in a news outlet or she'll just say it on social media? Because I heard she's been watching social media. I mean, for all we know, she could be here. She could be fumbling in the chat too. Just saying. Look, the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, I think he's ex at this point. I don't know. Hasn't really been put out there. Asked everybody to stop bullying her. Do you think that that was like a nice guy move to do or what? When there, I mean, I don't know. He just said like stop bullying her. He felt like people were coming after her. What do you guys think? She's been watching since she disappeared on her own. Probably. Probably. Very likely. Hey, Spooky. Um, no worries, SW. Drive safe, please. I don't know. Was that like a nice guy move type of deal?
Bullying Carlee. The only thing I can say is I want everyone to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like what she did seems like it's pretty kind of clear, which still missing pieces. Just stop bullying on social media. Think about her mental health. She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't. Nobody deserves to be cyberbullied. As far as the cyberbullying, I don't know what he's referencing. Like, is he referencing all the memes, or
Probably.
like, are people trying to contact her, or people talking about the situation? What is? I'm wondering. He considering that cyberbullying. Things could be way worse for Carlee. So far, she's not arrested. I don't know if they will arrest her or if they will press charges. If I pulled a crazy stunt like this, if all I got was some memes on the internet, it's rough. I can imagine.
Can you? All right, let me stop right there. Can you guys imagine Mel self-kidnap? I finally look at her Facebook yesterday. There are no negative comments. She's been deleting them. I'm sure Mel would never live this one down if he self-kidnapped. I'm just saying. I don't think it's bullying, but mainly the memes. I haven't seen any. I mean, the memes are there, but like, oh my God. Look, what did she think was going to happen? She's a young girl. I get it. It's not, excuse me, young woman. She's not a child. She's not a baby girl or anything like that. Like, she didn't have to run away. She's 25. At the time she was 25, she could just get up and go. There's no runaways at 25. Okay. Seriously, Rabbit Eye, I've seen the TikTok with the guys, and they are I'm not gonna lie. What do you expect? If all you get, say she doesn't get charged, and all you get is the internet making fun of the situation, what else? Everybody was looking for Carlee. Everybody. Everybody was. Right? I was here fighting. I know Chico and I, we were like, God, give this girl some grace. It's not a hoax. It's not like we were taking it. People were I mean, I had messages in there. You need to rethink your stance on this Carlee situation. A lot of us were. We were rooting. We were fighting. And what about Miss Angela Harris? She had a whole organization looking for her. Everybody was looking for her. So, yeah, like, you have a couple memes making fun of the situation. That is the that is the least of my worries if I pulled some shit like this. You know? Let's not be entitled. That is the least of my worries if I pulled some shit like that, or if Mel pulls some shit like this. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I was. Folks I know they were mad. They were so mad. They were so mad.
Trying to place myself, even though it's so messed up for all the other people, like Anaya's Blanchard's parents, or the people out there searching, police, local law enforcement, all the resources put in there, or even these people themselves. I'm not sure, but I definitely don't advocate for like going after people, like physically showing up.
Yeah, I don't advocate for that. I mean, I love, I can make fun of different things and whatnot, and I think it's a way for us to direct our thoughts, you know? But yeah.
Up, or like trying to contact people over and over and over again. We have to wait and see if police actually take further action. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention here is, and I saw this because of Cinema Shogun. You can check out his YouTube
Mm-hmm.
page. I haven't really watched his video on it. I just saw the title. Um,
The boyfriend the ex or boyfriend removed all the pictures where Carlee was located. And it's because we didn't have all the facts, Sis Lisa. We don't jump to the conclusions. Absolutely. She cried wolf. Imagine when she truly needs help, nobody is going to believe her. And that's going to be a sad situation. All jokes aside, or all jokes are funny. Not gonna lie, I have been joking hard. No, I've been joking hard not to. But she clearly has issues, and no one deserves this BS if they don't. Right, right. That was so horrible about Angela Harris. She searched while having a lupus flare up. See, that's the messed up part. That's the part that people don't understand. Miss Angela Harris, who runs the Anaya's Heart organization, had a lupus flare up while she's searching out there for Carlee, who self kidnapped herself. You know, organization, and hopefully that money goes towards another missing person or another Crime Stopper situation. I searched for Carlee on Facebook and it looks like people are making fake accounts posing as her. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, the stress was too much on Miss Angela Harris. Everybody who has a missing daughter, found or not, all over the world, absolutely. Yes, and currently there's multiple Amber alerts. You see what I'm saying? All of this took time for girl not to be charged or be held responsible for what she did here is like ludicrous. She needs to be held responsible. And parents, she's not a child anymore. You could sit there and stand by your kid even when they fuck up, but you should be the first one to drive them to the jail if they fuck up, right? Like you should be the first one to hold them accountable before anybody does, before the internet does. Because otherwise then it looks upon you as to where did you not do what you were supposed to do, right? Mhm. Yep. I agree. That should be part of her any type of restorative justice. Go out there and search for missing people. Go out there, go on those bushes, go out there and search. Go out there and search. She's not, but and maybe she isn't, right? Maybe she isn't sorry. Maybe she's not. Because to me, having a big old birthday bash with your, people coming through and that whole neighborhood, that doesn't say somebody who is sympathetic of a situation. That is somebody who's still believing the bullshit that she's been kidnapped. And they're going to throw a big old birthday bash for her and a big fuck you, not only to the neighborhood, but to everybody else that was there. That is concerning to me. That's not like I am sorry I effed up. No, that's none of that. That's none of that. You know? Mhm. Mhm. Sorry, I'm looking at these comments. No, I don't think so. I think they believe her story. I think they kind of have to at this point, right?
um, I'll put the link to his channel down below. This is the boyfriend, and we've talked about that he removed all the pictures of him and Carlee on this page. His sister still seems to be referring to them as boyfriend and girlfriend, which I guess they're still together. I don't know. And there's been a little bit of a commotion about him verifying his account. Now, he did get a lot of followers because of the situation. Not in his control, right? People are following him because of the story. But the thing some people are talking about is the fact that he went and verified himself. Now, I talked to a friend about this. There's multiple ways you could look at this because I think about the Brian Laundrie and Guy Petito situation where you had multiple people impersonating Brian Laundrie. And so people were making these accounts, posting videos, making statements, or reaching out to people, and people thought that was really Brian Laundrie. I don't know. Is this a way to protect themselves?
Could be.
To be like, well, whatever comes out from me is right here. This is official. I don't know. I mean, you guys comment below and tell me your thoughts. To
Ooh.
me,
Wait. Penny for your thoughts. Thank you. Jonathan, is it Hardison at Fox 6 Hardison? Hoover PD calling a press conference for 4 p.m. for an update. Are you serious? Today? Today. Ahora. Ahorita. Today at 4? Let's go look at Twitter. Today. See, this is why I love the live chat, because you guys just update me with stuff. Let me see what's going on. Let me go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not seeing anything, but let's go. Is that for today? I'm going straight to the Hoover PD press conference resources. Hold up. That was July 19th, July 14th. Is there one today? Hold up. I don't see anything. Hold up. Give me one sec. Okay, Jonathan Hardison. Let me tweet that. Hardison. Okay. All right. Oh shoot. All right. Let me go follow. Let me show you guys what. Look at this. Penny coming through with the info. Oh my god. Here we go. This was posted 5 minutes ago. News, Hoover PD calling a press conference for 4 p.m. for an update on Carlee Russell. Hold up. I'm gonna tag my people here. Give me one sec. Tweet it. Let's do Ikamel. And let me do Cinema Shogun. And let's tweet that. That is interesting. There's gonna be another press conference. That was 5 minutes ago for an update. And I haven't seen Hoover put anything up there. Girl, oh my god. And let me message other people. Hold up. Hey, check Twitter. Oh my gosh. So that would be, if it's 4, I would think it would be, are they central? They're central, right? I know, right? They always get the scoop first. This case is wild. This is crazy. You think so? You think there's going to be a Oh. You follow me, but you've never seen my tweets? Huh. I hardly tweet, and when I do, it's just to share the live. Okay. They announce press conferences to local media by email directly on where they go and set up. So maybe they're letting us know, and then at some point they're going, they're going to set it up. I mean, we're already following the page, so it's probably going to be a setup. You got my tweet? Okay. Ooh wee. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. All right. Let me tell you something. That press conference, when they played that 911 call, I was like, this is the, like, I didn't even know they would do something like that. Wonder what they're going to pull on this one. What do you think is going to happen? Let's do this. Okay, we're going to do a little poll. Wim, did you gift again? Wim, did you give memberships? I'm seeing this. I'm sorry. I missed it. Thank you, Wim. If you gifted again, I'm not really sure if you did, but it's saying that you did. So I just want to make sure that I thank you. Let's do a little poll. Oh man, what do you guys think is going to be in this press conference? Will there be an arrest for Carlee? It's like, it's surprising. It usually means an arrest. Yes or no? Okay, vote. Go vote. We got 562, 60 some people here. Please vote. Do you guys think there's another press conference? Is this going to be an arrest? See, and I was going to go live about the Shabusiness trial too. That Shabusiness thing is crazy. Oh my God. Carlee, it's not looking really good for you right now. I'm just saying. All right, let me play this. Look, now we got Nancy Grace on this, okay? We have a Nancy Grace emoji for the members. Make sure you drop it. Now, if you're a fan of Nancy Grace, I'm in the fence sometimes. Nancy Grace, I think, could be great. And sometimes I'm like, Nancy Grace, you're doing too much. I don't really like you. I don't really like you right now. But sometimes I like her. Sometimes. I didn't necessarily like her when she did that Idaho 4 shit. Where'd it go? Do I still have that picture of her? Where she was wearing the green gloves, and then we did a little parody over here. This is her at the Murdoch trial with she had like the little lemonade stand. She was doing too much. We didn't like her. Um, you don't think so? You don't think, Deanna, think there's gonna be any consequences for this? Thank you, Emily. Yes, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to our beautiful mods in the house who do so much work. You guys are dropping the Nancy Grace emoji. It's a little rabbit with Nancy Grace. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we gotta have to go live for this one. We have to go live for this one. Oh my god. All right, let me play a little bit of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. I didn't expect everything that happened on the last, so I'm wondering about this one.
The alleged abduction of an Alabama woman, Carlee Russell, gets even stranger. Police reveal her Google searches in the days prior to her disappearance included things like max age for an Amber Alert and how to take money from register without being caught. I've never Googled that. And now the day spa where Russell worked announced that she's been fired for stealing toilet paper and a robe.
She said, I never Googled that. I've Googled some crazy shit, so I'm not even gonna lie. Just saying.
Just hours before going missing. Let's bring in Fox Nation host Nancy Grace. This might be the strangest thing I've ever seen. Nancy, what is going on?
Look at Nancy's face.
What do you think happened here?
Well, she's left behind a trail of Cheez-Its, an orange-headed man with a bald spot. I think right now we don't have to worry about the orange-headed man with the bald spot because police there in Hoover, Alabama have come out and publicly stated that there's no threat to the public. You know what? That's police talk for there never was a guy. They have used every synonym, every description they can, except calling her a bald-faced liar. But all you have to do is look at the boyfriend. Remember that guy that was out front and center begging for her return? So upset trying to find Carlee? Well, now he's taken every memory of her, not just his pleas for help, his distraught pleas, but...
Hey, don't forget the brother, the spiritual brother too. Don't forget him too, okay? Because he gave an apology and he's moving on now that he's got a lot of TikTok followers. Don't forget that guy too. I wonder if he knew something about this. Now, see, I'm trying not to speculate. And this is my thoughts. This is not the chat's thoughts, okay? Please don't come sue in the chat. This is my thoughts and my opinions. Don't sue me for my opinions, but I'm wondering, is it possible that could have been a setup with Mr. TikToker? I'm just saying. Just a thought. Just a thought, you know? That's all. That's it.
Every single picture of the two of them, everyone has been
Gone.
scrubbed from his social media. So between those two, I think we can deduce that there never was a kidnapper. And think about the story that she's following a tot. And I've watched that video 100 times. There's not a tot. There's not a little boy in a diaper.
Nope.
And she walks 600 yards following the tot boy. That is not in the video. I've watched it myself. It's all a lie and very calculated. The level of detail in this 911 call is amazing.
Yep.
So what would be the motivation? I'm trying to figure out, like, what could they possibly get from this?
Please, motivation. Look at her posts. Everybody wants to be loved. Really? Everyone wants someone to care about them. 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 Really? a desperate plea for attention. She has been fired from her upscale spa. That tells me they don't believe her. She's caught on video stealing a luxe robe and toilet paper, I guess, to get her through. I think.
Oh my God, she said, I guess to get her through. And oh my God, Miss Lay, you are so gorgeous. Thank you for becoming a member. Look at that. Oh, I love your lipstick. Love it. Let me read this. Rabbit, I have a kiddo and no one wants to see all the shit. That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants. We talked about it. Chico was in the panel the other day, and we were saying, man, you imagine if they pull our Google searches, especially if I do true crime. You should see the shit that I Google search. I'd be arrested. I'd have a mugs out there. I'm just I don't want anybody looking at my phone or my devices or anything. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Right now, they're going to be looking at any other posts, any other texts that were sent during her disappearance. And I guarantee you they're going to end up finding her shacked up in some hotel ordering room service. And remember, she's the one that made that call from the Red Roof Inn, dragging her family over to find her before she shows up on foot at home. Curb service from a kidnapper, that did not happen. Let me just tell everybody, this is a misdemeanor that's punishable up to a year behind bars and $6,000 fine. But think about all the real victims out there that were abducted, that were raped, that were sodomized, that were torn away from their family, many of them killed. What's the next jury going to think? Oh, are they just pulling a Carlee?
Yeah. I'm so glad you mentioned the potential consequence. I was just about to ask you that. So she could face jail time. She's going to have to pay a fine if they catch her and charge her with this. And you're right. It's the right thing to do because of what the cops weren't able to do as they're checking out this really bizarre, crazy story from this really unstable woman.
Can I tell you one more thing about this? I've had to work a lot of holidays, Thanksgiving, Easter, long nights, trying to work criminal cases. Imagine these cops out there at night searching, leaving their families and their children, their wives, their husbands at home to look for Carlee.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a fantastic point, and a good reminder to us of all the good work that our law enforcement does, even when people are lying. Love your show, Nancy. We want to make sure people watch your exclusive special, Left for Dead, The Case of Madison Brooks, which is available now on Fox Nation. Nancy, we love having you on.
Wow. That is, it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? And she's right on the money. I would imagine if she was a prosecutor on that, she'd make sure she would probably make sure, hold up, something's playing in the background. That she is held responsible for the things that she has said and she has done. And honestly, like, come on now, you don't, the wasted resources and everything. Was she at the Red Roof Inn though? Was she at the Red Roof Inn? I mean, was that Carlee who called? Have we confirmed that? That's what I wanted to know because I wasn't even sure if that was the case.
That's correct. I could drive a Mack truck through them.
Oh, my Lord. First of all, she never mentions a weapon.
Nope.
She's able to escape multiple times.
Yep.
She says the assailant grabbed her, but she never says he also grabbed the baby.
That's right.
If he's grabbing her with one arm and the baby with the other to get somebody over the fence.
Very
how in the
true.
world could she not escape then? How in the world does nobody on this highway see any of this happening? No scuffle, no fight, no nothing. She, again, can remember being fed cheese crackers, but not whether or not she was sexually assaulted.
The cheese crackers that she bought, right? The cheese crackers that she purchased from Target.
She's able to escape multiple times only to be captured again somehow. And she goes from a vehicle to a tractor trailer to some house. So when they finally, don't capture her again for the fourth time, lo and behold, she's in her own freaking neighborhood.
It is amazing that she remembers the cheese crackers, but not her sex attack. But now the family is angry, claiming that Carlee Russell is having to deal with, quote, trauma of people, quote, just making completely false allegations about her. They're angry. They're angry. I wonder how the Hoover PD feels. Straight to Dr. Sherry Schwartz, forensic psychologist. What is happening, Dr. Sherry?
Well, I think for the
Mm-mm-mm.
family, they need to believe that this happens, because the alternative is they have to believe that Carlee just basically had a complete lack of concern or any regret or remorse about.
See, and that's a good point. Like maybe the parents have to believe that this happened, and so they're okay co-signing the BS for now. Because she's right. Like otherwise, then you'd have to believe that your daughter did some sociopathic move here.
About their distress, how this would create distress for them.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe they had to believe it. Otherwise, what else would you have left? They need a Layla, I thought they would have hired like an attorney by now. I honestly think she deserves some jail time. All this resources gone to find someone. Yeah, they could have. Remember, we reported on this. At the time that the Carlee situation was happening, there was 2 firemen that were shot at a firehouse. One of them has died from his injuries, and the shooter is still at large. Same area. Okay, so while everybody was searching for Carlee because she was self-napped, they could have been searching for a shooter, an actual crime that had happened. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to go and get off now, but we're gonna be live, and let me find out about this press conference. Make sure you're hitting that notification. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you're watching the replay. Shout out to Penny and everybody else that gave me the heads up. I just tagged a bunch of creators on this press conference. If it's happening, we're gonna be live. We'll be talking about it. Make sure you hit those notifications and stand by. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. I have to go tend to this little baby bunny, and shout out to all the members and all the super chats and the gifts. Thank you so much for gifting. You guys have a great one. I'll see you in the next one.